Sabine, now that the New Jersey legislature has solved all the problems in New Jersey, they are focused on dedicating a state candy. What do you got?
I chased this to the State House, where I met with fifth graders from an elementary school in Sayreville. They meant business. They were going to get their candy legislation signed into law by Governor Christie. So I followed them as they walked into the State House, and then once they were in there, Assemblyman Wisnewski led them into a committee room where they were then going to testify about why saltwater taffy should be New Jersey's official state candy. And they made a pretty good case. One of them actually dressed in character as Mr. Bradley.
I am Mr. Bradley, and legend has it that in 1880 I was a young candy merchant who had to stand on the boardwalk in Atlantic City. One evening, a storm flooded my store and soaked all of my candy in salt water. A young girl came the next day to buy some taffy. I jokingly asked her, would you like some saltwater taffy? And the rest is history.
July 4th is right around the corner. Can you think of a more appropriate time to announce the official state candy of New Jersey?
The legislators applauded the kids. They voted in favor of the bill, and it's now going to be voted on the floor of the Assembly. After the kids walked out of the room, I asked them, where did they get the courage to be able to testify in front of all those adults?
I just studied like every hour I had the opportunity of it, and it wasn't really that hard, though. All you had to do was really study.
Afterwards, I chased this to Atlantic City, to the boardwalk, to Freilingers. That's the store that created saltwater taffy. One of the 11-year-olds that was there, May, I asked her, what does she think about the kids who were testifying at the State House?
That is, the candy is really, really good, and I love the fact that there are so many different flavors, and it's really good.
And the fact that they're making this like New Jersey's official candy, are they heroes to you?
Yeah.
I also spoke to another woman as she was going in, and I asked her, you know, saltwater taffy has been sold for years in New Jersey. Why did it take 11-year-olds to think of having this as official state candy?
I don't know, because 10-year-olds are usually smarter, I guess, than most adults.
Governor Christie is encouraging this legislation because if Wisnewski is involved and it gives him a little time away from the legislative committee, I'm sure he's very happy about it.
Assemblyman Wisnewski said that what's amazing about these kids is that usually when kids come to the State House it's for a tour and they just learn about how legislation is being passed. These kids are actually doing it.